Hello and a warm welcome to the MA Public History here at Queen's University. My name is Dr. Leonie Hannan and I'm the convener for the programme, the degree programme as a whole, and I'm also the internship coordinator for you as you go forward into this degree. I want to introduce you to the rest of the team. We have Dr. Olwen Purdue, Director of the Centre for Public History. We have Professor Sean O'Connell, who you'll meet very soon as module convener of your core module, History and its Audiences, in this semester 1. And we also have Dr. Niamh Cullen, who will be the advisor to your studies. So I want to tell you a little bit about what you'll be encountering in this first semester and also semester 2 when we get there. The first module you'll be looking at is the core module, History and its Audiences. I'll talk a little bit more about that in a moment. You'll also have an individually negotiated topic that you can have a supervisor for in this first semester, where you choose a subject of your interest and research it in full, or you can take another optional module offered by some department within the Arts and Humanities and Social Sciences faculty. There's also a bespoke module called Case Studies in Public History, with subjects that are tailored to thinking about not only the history itself, but also the public history ramifications. In semester 2, we'll move on to look at Historian's Craft, which is a module that really helps you put in place the skills and experience you need to do a successful long research project as part of the dissertation. Semester 2 also brings with it the double-weighted internship placement module, where you'll spend 30 days in a particular host organisation, and I'll talk a little bit more about that in a moment too. The dissertation module runs throughout the year that you're studying at Queen's, but of course you do most of the work for this from June onwards. So a little bit more about your core module that we'll crack on with in just a few weeks' time, History and its Audiences. This is really about marrying some of the academic and theoretical concerns of public history with some of its practical concerns in the realms of museums, heritage and the media. We'll look at how history works in the public sphere. We'll look at the practicalities of making history accessible to public audiences, and we'll think about some of the real-life problems that public historians across the sector engage with and try to solve. We also invite lots of practitioners in to talk to you about their experiences working out in the field, and we'll try and give you lots and lots of different guest lecturers to give you different perspectives and ways into this subject matter. The internship is really an important part of your degree programme. It runs between January and the end of March in 2021, so next year. It's 30 days taken flexibly over that course of time, and the assignment that you do is a portfolio which reflects and analyses your placement experience. It's a substantial piece of work. The travel expenses are reimbursed by the university, so there's no worries there. So we place you in all sorts of different organisations. We have museums and archives, we have heritage, tourism and the media, and we also have partnerships with historic houses and estates. You can choose where to go. We offer you lots of different proposals that have been put in by different organisations, and you're also free to think about finding your own internship placement. This is a process that we start early in your programme and we carry through to December time, when we hope to finalise all the details. Planning your internship is a really important part of getting a good experience. So right from the very beginning of your course in September, you'll be having discussions with me regarding your interests, skills and experience. In October, there'll be an opportunity to meet potential internship providers and ask them questions directly about the kinds of internships they're offering. Over November, we try to decide which is a good match for you and submit all your pre-placement paperwork. And then in January, you're all ready to get started. So when we meet up in September, you'll be having one-to-ones with me to try and think about what will work best for you and your interests. Right at the end of the internship placement, we have a poster presentation. The poster forms part of your assignment, but it's a really lovely celebratory event where we bring the hosts and the students and lots of the staff here at Queen's together to celebrate the end to a really successful internship programme. Another part of being a postgraduate student at Queen's is to be part of an amazing research community here. There are lots of things going on every week, and it's really great to engage with as much of that as you possibly can, especially if you're thinking about going on and doing further research later. We have postgraduate seminars at Fridays at 4 p.m. We have the Centre for Public History seminars, which are usually the last Friday of every month, again at 4 p.m. And we often organise specific postgraduate masterclasses when we have visiting speakers. While you're doing your MA, it's great to stay connected as much as possible. Do look at the Centre for Public History website, do follow us on Twitter and take a look at the Facebook page as well. I can't wait to meet you in person, and in the meantime it's really good to have a good look at Canvas and see what's to be expected on your modules, to start to engage with the initial reading lists. And I'll look forward to meeting you on Tuesday the 22nd of September at your first History and its Audiences class.